Welcome, this is Joshua Benoist in Autodesk Product Support. So we are on video 2 where we're talking about how to migrate custom tool palettes from an earlier version. I'm using 2006. The customer's case was about 2008. And migrating it forward to any future version, 2009 or 2010. So here's the problem statement. Pause the video if you want to read that. Let's move on. So here's where we left off in the previous video. So I was actually starting our videos a little bit prior to the customer's actual question, so that a broader audience can understand this is how you create custom tool palettes, how you get them into Content Browser, and from Content Browser, how to publish them. And then once they're published, we can bring the custom palettes back into a newer version. So that's the bigger picture here. So let's move on. So are you sure you want to move this catalog? Click yes. Please specify the location where we want it moved to. So let's say that we want this in a network location, a central spot on a server. I'm just going to throw it right on here and say next. Okay, so this page is kind of important. When you're publishing a catalog, this is where in the previous video I said, especially for CAD managers, create the content locally on your machine and then publish it to a central spot. Don't create this already in the central spot because you don't want to publish it twice to the same location. So please specify the root location where tool-dependent files, such as drawings containing styles, MD parts, things like that, will be located for this catalog. So we would browse this to a central spot, let's say the F drive, for me, in our example. Automatically copy tool-dependent files, like those MD parts or style drawings, into the above folder to be referenced by the published catalog. So it's going to take these drawings off of your local machine and put them in this location that we just finished specifying here. So the program's going to do it automatically for you. Don't try to be smart and outthink it and manually move your stuff there. You don't need to move anything yourself. Just let the program work for you. Now, if you did, you could always uncheck this and manually do it yourself, but it's much better to leave this checked and let the computer do it for you. And of course, we want any kind of report if any references are broken. So please specify how others will access this catalog's content. Let's say that you're publishing this directly to a buddy's C drive or computer. That's where you'd probably just choose this option if you're just sharing between two computers. If you're a CAD manager and you're putting this on a server and everyone else sees that folder on the server as a map drive or an HTTP location, then you'd probably want to change it to something like this here. So that's a good option to know. Set items in catalog to be read-only. So if you have a company standard catalog that you're publishing, you might check that to make them read-only. Let's say that you're publishing a more informal catalog that people can add to and remove from and things like that. You may not want that read-only. Now, this next one's kind of important. Set items in catalog to not be refreshable when drag-dropped into the workspace. So a lot of users think, well, that's probably good to leave unchecked. We want our tools to automatically refresh from the central catalog. Well, in reality, it's a performance hog. I hate to say that, but think of all these computers threatening